Polipede works here. So I don't think there'll be any hybrid beast Zoan devilfruits in the series, besides the animals that are naturally occurring that are technically hybrid beasts. So what I mean by that is your manicores, your sphinxes, your fighting dugons, etc. Those are the hybrid animals I think that could be up for Zoan fruit candidacy because they are naturally occurring beasts in the One Piece world as far as we know. Now, the ideal, or rather the conversation that sparked this video that you are viewing now, occurred on Discord as I was talking about the Blackbeard Pirate's navigator, Lafitte. As you may or may not know, he has some sort of devilfruit that gives him the ability to fly by sprouting wings. The person that I was conversing with about this topic suggested that he could be a siren. The siren in question that he was referring to was a siren that is more bird than fish, so a siren that's basically a harpy. I don't think that's the case. If anything, regarding Lafitte, if we're going to fall in accordance with Nami in some sort of possible way, I do think Lafitte is most likely a dove or a pigeon, because doves and pigeons are white, or can be white. And in very early One Piece, like in Alabasta, doves were a part of the climate attack at that time. Nami could summon doves as a magic trick, and little toy doves would come out when she performed her tornado tempo attack. So she does have some bird theming in her abilities. Even now, a lot of the attacks are called Weather Egg this or Weather Egg that. So there's some bird iconography in her attack theming. So that's why I think Lafitte is most likely one of those two birds, a dove or a pigeon. In terms of hybrid beasts in general, especially the ones that are just part human, we have those in spades in a variety of circumstances that aren't just devilfruit. So I highly doubt there'll ever be a human fruit, or whatever animal part the beast is fruit, that would result in a person getting that power. So there wouldn't be a centaur fruit, there wouldn't be a satyr fruit, there wouldn't be a harpy fruit, there wouldn't be a minotaur fruit, because there are already combinations of user and fruit, or eater and fruit, that would result in that thing happening anyway. So for example, a minotaur, right? We have Dalton, who is a bison man, who literally becomes a minotaur in his hybrid state. We have Minotauros, who is an awakened Zoan and a demon guard in Impel Down, who is stuck as a weird cow man. We have Kaku, who I guess technically would be considered a minotaur because giraffes are supposedly kind of related to cows. So he's a weird giraffe minotaur when he becomes a hybrid. In terms of harpies, we have the op fruit genetically spliced Monet, who is the user of the snow fruit, but due to Law's meddling is a harpy. We also have the two bird fruit users in Marco and Pell, who can literally become harpies or birdmen when they go into their hybrid states. Therefore, you don't need those. Another one would be Nagas and Gorgons. Sandra Sonia and Marigold are Nagas and Gorgons respectively. Sandra Sonia is a Gorgon because she can turn into a snake woman, and then she has some sort of weird life return technique in which her hair strands become snake-like. There's your Gorgon. Marigold is a Naga, a snake person, because in her hybrid state she literally becomes a king cobra woman. There you go. Moving forward, a Pegasus. A Pegasus we have a devilfruit combination for. Pierre Ganfal's bird is a bird who ate a horse fruit. So in his hybrid state, he is a Pegasus. So what I'm saying is that we have a multitude of devilfruit combinations or devilfruit afflicted persons that result in all these mythical creatures. The only ones who logically would be up for Zoan candidacy are those animals that are usually considered hybrid animals but are naturally occurring beasts in the One Piece world. Another example of this would be satyrs. We have satyrs in Punk Hazard, which are goat or sheep men that were just regular dudes affected by Law's op fruit, And we also have that in the form of a mink, which is Dr. Miyagi, the goat doctor guy that helped Chomper in both Zou and Onigashima. There hasn't been a goat Zoan yet, but that's very much so on the table. There hasn't been a sheep Zoan yet, but that's very much on the table. But would there ever be a satyr fruit? Not at all. I don't think so. Another combination would be, say, a Yeti. Now, that's a little complicated because Yeti could mean a particular type of ape fruit, or it could just be Chomper, because Chomper has been called a gorilla by Frankie in NS Lobby. He's been seen as a snow monster by the people of Drum. So that's a little bit of a sensitive topic because technically it does exist within a character. However, it's not super clear because it doesn't really touch on what a Yeti is or a Sasquatch is, even though Chomper technically could be considered both of those things. So that's a little sensitive. However, if you want to go into other creatures who I do think could be devilfruit candidates from a Zoan type devilfruit, dragons are still kind of on the table. And by dragons, I mean the sort of Western style dragon that Vegapunk made, because it's kind of considered or suggested that those may have existed due to Ryuma being a character in One Piece, because there was a dragon in Monster, the manga that Ryuma comes from, and since that is now conjoined to One Piece lore, there could be a dragon that's naturally occurring of some sort that could be real. So there could be an actual dragon fruit that turns you into a dragon, because you know the dinosaur fruits are often labeled as the dragon fruits, but I'm talking about a dragon that would turn you into a Western dragon that breathes fire and has wings and the whole kit and caboodle. Another animal that is kind of suspicious, but I do think it could be an actual Zoan devilfruit, is a unicorn. A unicorn does appear in Thriller Bark, but as a weird zombie abomination. So I think it's a real possibility that there could be a unicorn Zoan type devilfruit, because unicorns have lots of different mythical properties, like not in One Piece lore, but just in fiction in general. So they very well could be a mythical Zoan fruit, possibly. And with that, I think I touched up all the points that I wanted to talk about today. So thank you for watching. If you like stuff like this, please feel free to check out my YouTube channel, Polipede Works. And if you like what you see, I would appreciate your subscription. Thank you so much. See you next time.